Most people in town had stopped looking at the old school years ago. It sat at the edge of the road behind a rusted chain fence, half hidden by neem trees and wild grass. Its windows dark, its paint peeled down to gray concrete. Children passed it on bicycles every morning. Shopkeepers opened shutters across from it. Buses rolled by. Dogs slept in the shade of broken entrance steps. It had been closed for 20 years. The reasons changed depending on who you asked. Some said the building became unsafe. Some said enrollment dropped. Older people lowered their voices. A teacher, a fire in a storage room, missing records, a child who never came home. But the lights turning on inside, that was new. The first person to mention it was a tea seller named Ramesh. He had worked that corner for 11 years. He noticed everything. It happened on a Tuesday night in late July. Power had gone out in half the town. Around 9:40 he looked up, saw a pale yellow glow on the second floor. Every shop around him was still dark. Only the school had light. One room was lit, then another, like old tube lights warming up. He told 2 customers nearby. They laughed. Hallway lights were on now too. Then everything went black. 3 nights later it happened again. Upper windows suddenly glowed white. They recorded a shaky video. Something moves behind the glass. Engines start. The video spread through town. Municipal office release statement. Former students came forward online. Local police cut the lock. Several residents gathered across road. Officers spent 40 minutes inside. Dust covered the floors. Broken desks stacked in classrooms. We found nothing. Lights started appearing more often. Sometimes corridor, glow from ground floor office. Then came the sounds. Chairs scraping across concrete. Children reciting something in unison. Something felt wrong. Street dogs stopped going near entrance. Air near the school smelled closed. Pigeons circled but rarely landed. Engineers checked wiring. Electricity supply terminated 19 years earlier. Yet videos kept appearing. Ceiling fan turned slowly. Journalist from the city arrived. Her name was Kavita Mehra. She believed someone was using fear. Interviewed Ramesh first. Retired vice principal named Arun Desai. His hands shook while answering. She aired a short segment. Returned with cameraman to spend night inside. Town gathered outside before sunset. Nothing supernatural, just neglect. Fixed cameras in corridor and stairwell. Gate was chained from outside. At 8:12, corridor camera lost signal. At 8:15, the bell rang. They moved toward staircase. Dust floating through light. She asked if he smelled smoke. Upstairs corridor lights came on. Live crowd outside screamed. There's no power here. Classroom door closed by itself. Audio cracked with static. Kavita and cameraman were running. Another figure appeared at far end. Screen cut black. Crew found in courtyard shaken. There was someone upstairs. Inside classroom they found something. We were marked present. People began searching old yearbooks. Found a class photo from 21 years ago. 5 names struck through later. Memories became vague. Kavita returned to interview Arun. They told us not to discuss that class. Attendance was being falsified. Absent students marked present. After the trip, their parents refused. 5 students were unaccounted for, found inside locked storage structure. Alive cold, terrified. They had followed a teacher's voice. Desks arranged in rows, told to sit quietly until marked present. One of the 5 was found, kept checking reflections in the glass. Smell of wet concrete. Bell ringing where there was no bell. Someone had been taking attendance. I never saw a face. We all got the same note. One word remained. Absent. Police station patrol car outside gate. Lights visible on second floor. Movement in multiple rooms. Transmission cut out. Patrol car idling with both doors open. One constable staring in road. Other pressing dead doorbell button. Municipality ordered building sealed. Monsoon storms arrived. Wall collapsed exposing trench. Workers uncovered narrow service passage. 5 small desks arranged in rows. Chalk writing remained visible. Same word repeated dozens of times present. Signatures written by same adult hand. None of it explained the recent lights. Demolition approval granted. Several heard a bell ring once. No bell was ever found. School is gone now. Apartments stand there instead. Children play cricket in parking lot. On certain wet nights, lights appear briefly. Windows that no longer exist. One room, then another. Attendance is still being taken,